Good morning. It is September the 29th, 2017. Time to kick off another day of trading and end the week. Hypothetical simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have under or overcompensated for the impact of any of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. Okay, we're just coming off an auction week, and yesterday's 7-year auction was great. It was a yield play. Today is settlement day. The dealers are balancing their books. The appetite in the cash markets for 2, 5, and 7-year paper has been satisfied. So here we sit. This normally brings a pause day. We do have some news today that normally would impact the markets. And the personal income plus 0.2, spending plus 0.1, core PCE plus 0.3. That seems a little high to me. Chicago PMI 58.5, that could come in lower. Consumer sentiment at 95.3, that could come in lower. And Baker Hughes rig count last week was 1155 and 935. The US number could come in lower than forecast. The focus will be personal spending, Chicago PMI, consumer sentiment, with personal spending getting the brunt of the attention. Now, there were some comments with the news about Hurricanes Harvey and Irma will distort the data, and we've been talking about it ever since the hurricanes hit, that lower than forecast or expected numbers will be discounted because of the hurricanes. With 4 to 6 weeks, not the October and November numbers expected to pick up for the losses on the September's numbers. So we'll see if that plays out. Resistance starts at 18 to 23. So selling 18s to 23s, sell 1. 27 to 31, sell 2. On the buy side, 9 to 13. And 1 to 5. And you might give it a little room. Leaning against 8. Probably the better trade, and we have a chance to get it if the stock market rallies as we anticipate. Okay, looking at the 30-year. Hope everybody's having fun this week. We've had a good week. And trading should be fun. It should not be a stressful endeavor. If it is a stressful endeavor, you need to find something else to do. Now, this is based on the fact that you know what you're doing. Anything is stressful if you don't know what you're doing. We do know what we're doing. So, given a little bit of time, the stress should go down in your trading. But if you find that you're sweating blood every time you have to pull a trigger, this probably is not your game. Life should be fun. It should be exciting. It should be growthful. And trading's definitely growthful. I love that word. Okay, resistance starts at 53.28, so our number one level is 28 to the buck. Sell 3 to 7, 11 to 15. On the buy side, 16 to 20 is the first band of support. 9 to 13 buy 1, 1 to 5 buy 2. Henry is singing. Henry is a very melodic dog. When fire trucks or the emergency medical services vehicles go by, Henry is not going to let that challenge go by without a response, so Henry will get out there and sing along with the sirens. It gets funny when his third or fourth when his voice starts to crack when he's going for the high notes, but that doesn't stop him from trying, so we always enjoy it when he starts to sing for us. Okay, gold, yesterday we had an 89.91 sell. 90 to 95 is where the sell zone is. And the buy zone is 80 to 85, so I look for a tight range today unless the E-mini just explodes and goes. So we'll sell 92s to 95, sell 1. 98 to the buck, sell 2. On the buy side, 85, 87. And 80 to 82 for buy 2. No reason to own gold anymore. Interest rates are going up and the economy is getting strong. So gold is falling a little bit out of favor right now. Some of the speculation has gone into what Bitcoin and Ethereum and God, I think there's 40 or 50 of those things out now. People say it's not real money and it's all fluff, but if you think about paper money, what is paper money backed by? Supposedly the full faith and credit of the entire system, right? So you can make a pretty strong argument that these cryptocurrencies are the same thing as real money. Okay, looking at the euro, rallying up right now. So 18.75, sell 1. 119 even, sell 2. On the buy side, we're getting some support at 40. So 30 to 40, buy 1. 118 even, 118.10, buy 2. Hope everybody's football teams are more pleasurable for you than they are to me. I can't watch Tennessee anymore. And just too damn many years of disappointment. And the coaching. Their best game is the first game of the year usually. And then they get progressively worse. And that's coaching. They've had over the last 4 years 2 top 5 classes and 2 top 10 classes, and got a lot of talent, but it sure is, you sure wouldn't know that by looking at what they put out on the field. Okay, crude's pretty quiet, so got this very clean break down here, basically at 51. And if we put all this together from yesterday, we're looking at definitely a B with volume below time. So 51.50, 51.75, sell 1. An aggressive sell would be probably our 47.48. 52, 52 and a quarter, sell 2. On the buy side, 51 even, 51 and a quarter. And 50, 50, 50, 75. I think it's going to go for stops below 51, and then we'll have to see what we have at that point. Had a great day trading crude yesterday. Everybody should have been happy with that. We were there early and we were there often. And I know some of you profited from that information. Just have to take the trades, and some of them don't work. Okay, today is end of the week, end of the month, end of the quarter for the E-mini. I think we're going to see new contract highs today. We'll play for that. Want to buy into early weakness. There's no volatility to work with. We're put in the same situation that we're in. You just have to get long and disappear for a couple hours. So our first buy is in this 2505 area and 2500, 2502 for buy 2. I think the first move might be lower just to knock the weak length out of their positions. Sell failure to take out and hold 2510. And next sell will be 14 to 16. End of the week, end of the month, end of the quarter. There just isn't any incentive for an institutional money manager to get short. It directly impacts his compensation. And they, like everybody else, want to see it at least steady, right? So we're going to play for higher prices today. Okay, Peter said he'd be on around 10:30 Central to go over the new software with us. Jeffrey, yeah, bring back Lane. Well, there's a guy with negative character. But the Dollies seem to love him. He is a great offensive coach, though, with quarterbacks. I mean, he's taken kids that raw talent, and at Tennessee he took a couple of guys that had been disappointed and emotionally driven into the dirt and brought them back. So he is a talent that way. But boy, the guys that he recruits and the way he recruits them leave a lot to be desired. Anyway, we'll be back here as soon as possible, and hopefully we can shake the money tree again today.